May I come in, sir?
Yeah, please come.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yaksh.
Yes, sir.
Yaksh, what are you doing after your graduation?
Sir, I have been preparing for the civil services.
Yeah, right. Product design, how will it help you in whatever service you get into the as a result of this?
Sir, product design as a philosophy, it means that looking into the needs of the people, analyzing the resources, and coming out with an innovative solution that caters to the exact needs of the people. So I think that philosophy can be used in the administration as well, sir.
All right. You know that there are a large amount of problems in this country.
Yes.
You are a civil engineer, but despite that, tell me something on the economic side. Can you name any scheme of the government of India for employment generation? Any scheme which this government has come out with, or any scheme which the previous government had come out with? Which is the previous government, incidentally?
Sir, one is the MG Narega, which
No, which is the previous government?
sorry, sir, I did not
I mean,
understand the question.
present government is this government.
Yes, sir.
Which is the previous government?
Sir, the same government was also.
Oh, very good. Most people make the mistake of saying the Congress government.
So, okay,
No, you're correct. You're
Yes,
absolutely correct in this. Yeah. So, MREGA, all right. That's a new scheme.
so MG Narega, sir, it was started in 2005, sir.
Okay. So, it's of the previous
Previous to previous government.
political dispensation.
Yes.
And this government? What is the change that this government has brought about as compared to the scheme when it was initially introduced?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware about the changes, sir. I'll read about it, sir.
All right. What does the scheme aim to provide?
So it aims to provide the employment to the unskilled people, and it has provided a guarantee of 100 days of employment to every family.
All right. And how is the money to be transferred, their payment?
So it is through the DBT, directly to their account it is transferred, sir.
And how is it possible that this money will be transferred directly to their account? What is the system, base system that is being relied upon?
Sir, I'm not sure about this. The exact system.
They've all got unique bank accounts, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
How has that been brought about?
Sir, there is a scheme of Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan accounts. It has helped in opening
Right.
more and more accounts.
And along with that, something else to identify and make sure that it is the correct man who's getting it.
Sir, Aadhaar is also a
Right.
right.
Then why was the Supreme Court not willing to adopt or permit Aadhaar to be used more widely?
So using Aadhaar has some privacy issues,
Okay.
and that was the reason.
All right.
And also, sir, problems in Aadhaar like duplication, and many of the people do not have Aadhaar cards. So these are the issues in Aadhaar system, sir.
So let us overlook this point about duplication. Is there any other fault? Or let us talk only about duplication since you seem to be familiar about it. Is there any recent thing which you have read about in the papers which deals with this problem of duplication?
Sorry, sir, I am not able to.
Okay, what do you mean by duplication of Aadhaar?
Duplication means, sir, different Aadhaar cards on the name of the same person, as well as the mistakes in the Aadhaar, in the names, in the addresses, etc. This was what I meant, sir.
Okay, all right. After sir.
Yaksh Chaudhary. Yaksh is there in Mahabharata, right?
Yes, sir.
Ask some question to Yudhishthir.
Yes, sir.
Can you recall some of the questions?
Yes, sir. So there are many questions that Yaksh asked Yudhishthir. Some of the questions were like, what is higher than the sky? Then Yudhishthir replied that father is higher than sky. Yaksh asked, what is heavier than the earth? The Yudhishthir replied, then mother is heavier than earth.
Okay.
So these were some of the questions based on
Alright.
philosophy and the intellectuality, sir.
Good. I was looking at your extracurricular activities. What is perhaps missing is shairi.
I
Right?
beg your pardon, sir?
What is perhaps missing here is shairi,
Yes, sir.
right? Why I'm saying so?
So because a famous shire, John Elia, is from Amroha, where I also belong to.
Use only shire from Amroha,
So there are many shires.
like
Sir, I'm not able to recall the names, but there were many sires from Amroha, sir.
There was very famous film personality also from
Yes, sir. Kamal Amrohi bhi, sir.
Kamal Amrohi. What was the controversy with Kamal Amrohi?
Sir, he is married to Meena Kumari, and their relationship was not smooth. It has
Okay.
created controversy.
What was the last movie he made?
Sir, I'm not sure about the last movie, sir.
Huh? It was a super hit.
I'll find it out, sir.
You find it out? See, okay. All right. Acha, you are in that 100 meters, 200 meters, and all this. What's the world record of 100 meters?
Sir, it is 9.58 seconds
By
by
whom?
Mr. Hussein Bolt from Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yes.
All right. And 200 meters?
The same person, Mr. Hussein Bolt.
And the timing?
So 19.19 seconds.
And what is the best in India?
Sir, in India it is 20.26 by, I'm not able to recall the name, sir.
Can you tell me the 5 or few economic challenges that the India is facing right now?
Sir, one is the skill development.
That is the challenge India is facing.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Second is the unemployment.
Unemployment could be number one, and then is skill development,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. So, what's the percentage of unemployment here in India?
Sir, according to a report by CMIE, Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, it is around 8%, sir.
Unemployment 8%.
Yes, sir.
And how many of them women unemployed in this?
So though I'm not sure about the unemployment rate of women, but the LFPR is very low, sir, for the women.
What is LFPR?
So labor force participation rate.
Participation rate. It's
Yes.
20%.
Yes, sir. It's
In
very
India.
low. Sir. Yes, thank you.
Is
Sir.
very low,
Yes.
right? So generally, what percentage should be?
Sir, the global average is way higher than India.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, it should be equal to the male LFPR, sir.
Because you are a student of sociology, that's why I was
Yes.
asking this question. Okay.
Yaksh, tell us the main components of the Act East policy.
Sir, Act East policy aims to work and improve relations with the Asian countries as well as other East Asian countries like South Korea, Japan, and
Generally,
Australia.
it is said it is based on 3 C's. What are those
Yes.
3 C's?
Sir, one is connectivity,
Good,
second is commerce,
good.
and third, so I'm not able to recall the third one.
Very simple, culture.
Culture, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now, on connectivity, are things going well? Some problems are arising?
Sir, there are challenges in the connectivity with the Southeast Asian countries, but India is working on many fronts.
No, main problem. I'm asking for problems. What is the main problem?
So the main problem is the inadequate connectivity of our northeastern regions with the mainland India, sir.
So, what is the problem there? I mean, why is it is not getting connected?
Sir, the main problem is that the stretch that northeast India connects to the mainland India is through the chicken snack. That is a very...
No, that is towards India. Northeast towards ASEAN. There are some issues. What are those issues which are hampering connectivity?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about
In
this.
Myanmar, trilateral highway.
Yes,
you have- so what is the problem in Myanmar?
Sir, there has been military rule in Myanmar.
And
lately,
anything
sir.
else? Okay. And in commerce, what are the problems?
Sorry, sir, I'm not...
Something which we did not sign.
Sir, RCEP agreement, regional comprehensive...
Why didn't we sign it?
Sir, there were issues and also apprehensions from the industries of India. India was not ready to sign RCEP.
Why?
So because the one reason is the agricultural sector of India.
Okay. Anything else?
Sir, other is that the Indian industrial sector is not very competitive, and China is also,
Specifically, what were there were 2 or 3 issues specifically.
so one is the China was a member of
Okay.
RCEP.
Okay. Anything else?
So these are the things that
The rules of origin.
rules of origin was also.
What date should be the tariff date? Anyway.
Yes, thank you.
You mentioned about employment. If you are a transport secretary and or cabinet secretary, would you permit driverless cars in India?
So currently looking at the situation of Indian roads, the driverless cars would not be.
That is a different answer you are giving. I am asking from employment point of view. Suppose roads are fine, everything is okay, technology is there. Would you permit driverless cars in India? It's a policy question. It is, you're a student of sociology.
Sir, from the side of employment, the transportation sector provides employment to a lot of people, sir. And allowing driverless cars would hamper the employment.
So
of
yes or no?
No, sir.
Good.
Yaksh, what is this rationale behind Amroha nomenclature?
So the name comes from 2 words, Am plus Rohu. Am is a major, orchards are in Amroha is a major producer of Am.
Which species?
Sir,
Which type of mangoes?
so Dasari and Langla are very famous from Amroha.
Fair enough. You are from IIT Guwahati,
Yes.
baby IITs.
Yes.
It is also alleged, I'm not making my own statement, but it is alleged that these baby IITs have led to a brand decline in the brand IIT. What is your take on that? You agree?
Sir, I would like to differ on this thing.
Okay.
Sir, if we provide proper infrastructure and faculties to the new baby IITs, there would not be any deterioration of the brand value. But as of now, as the situation stands, the infrastructure in the new IITs is not adequate. In many of the campuses, they are working in makeshift campuses. So we need to tackle this issue. And if we are able to tackle these issues, the brand value would not be deteriorated, sir.
I take your point. As a district magistrate posted in a flood-prone area, mind my words, as a district magistrate posted in a flood-prone area, you are a civil engineer and specialization is also in product designing. What would be your policy initiatives and lead on the road sector, sustainable roads, and the housing sector?
Sir, from the road sector, if the area is flood prone, then we need to go for the concrete roads instead of the flexible roads.
Good.
And for the housing sector, we need to raise the level of housing on the stilts so that the flood water do not intrude into the houses, sir. As well as the usage of proper concrete in the houses has to be ensured so that the water do not intrude into the concrete and reduces its life value, sir.
Okay. What do you know about the Goldwater Nichols Act? Any idea?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware.
Okay, tell us something about this theatre command system being proposed in Indian circumstances.
Sir, theatre commands brings the all 3 forces at one place. They share the resources and it's improve the efficiency, agility and flexibility of our forces, sir.
Last question. There are 2 examples of theatre command as of now. You have any idea about them?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, one is in the Andaman and Nicobar,
Very good.
and the second I am not aware of.
Okay, Strategic Forces Command.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Sir.
You are from Uttar Pradesh.
Yes.
Okay. Please tell me 5 places where one must visit for tourist purpose or for seeing the developmental activities.
Sir, for tourist purposes,
Yes.
one would be Taj Mahal. That is a very amazing place. Second is Fatehpur Sikri. That is very near to Agra.
Good.
Third would be the Lucknow. The cuisine of Lucknow is very nice. Fourth would be Varanasi. It is a spiritual place. And fifth would be the Kushinagar. It is a major tourist place for the Buddhist purposes, sir. And for the developmental, I would say Lucknow is a best place to visit, sir.
Okay. Gyan Vapi was in news. What for it was?
So there is a issue of religious tensions there because of a presence of a temple and a mosque at the same place, sir. So the issue was that the demands were made from the different sections of the society to remove one of them, sir. That was the issue, sir.
So the direction given by the court was fulfilled or still pending?
Sir, I am not sure about this.
Okay. We are keep on listening about Gujarat model of development. What is the Gujarat model of development? What is the thing that we can imbibe and take from that? Good things.
So one good thing would be the industrialization. Uttar Pradesh can also learn from Gujarat and enhance the investment in manufacturing as well as other sectors of the industries, sir.
Anything more? Because recently the Kerala government has sent its chief secretary to
Yes.
visit Gujarat to see the initiative for this thing. That's why I wanted the question.
Sir, one more thing is the dashboard system of Gujarat, where the chief minister can see the development and track and monitor the different
Right.
projects from the
Very
state.
good, very good. What do you understand by the minor forest produce and major forest produce? There are two broader categories.
Yes.
Please tell.
Sir, major forest produce includes timber from the forest, and apart from timber, the other resources like gums, resins, bamboos, etc. come in the category of minor forest produce.
Okay, my last question. What do you understand by the sustainable development goals? How many goals and how many targets?
So sustainable development goals are from the UN side to develop society in a holistic manner. It aims to promote and improve the status of education, health, renewable energy, etc. And there are 30 goals in the
30 goals. Okay, targets.
So I'm not sure about the number of the targets, sir. I'll read about it.
A few goals can you will be able to tell? You told 30 goals. How many of them environmental? How many them economic? Broader category. How many social?
So on the broader category, we have health, education, inclusivity and inclusive development, renewable energy, international partnerships, etc. on the broader level, sir.
What is the full form of Niti Aayog?
So National Institution for Transforming India.
So how it is different from the Planning Commission?
So Planning Commission used to provide guidelines for the development of India, and Niti Aayog provides for the cooperative federalism, as well as it promote more competition among the states through various indicators and indexes like SEQI, Health Index, Sustainable Development ranking of different states. So it promotes competitive as well as cooperative federalism, as well as it also provides the policy inputs for the government, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
before you go, I'm just curious to know, the Chief Minister said about 1 lakh loudspeakers removed from UP. What was the controversy? Why this loudspeaker was removed?
Sir, the government has ordered all the district administrations to take down the illegal loudspeakers who did
Why
not.
illegal?
So because the loudspeakers had to be registered with the district administration, and there is also a central government act of for noise pollution control act of 2000.
What kind of noise is permitted?
So there are limits on different types of areas. For example, in the silent zone, the decibel limit is less than the residential areas. And
Because you just heard some sounds for the birthday, right? Birthday wishes. Can this be banned because this affects your liberty while we are conducting interviews here?
So there must be some kind of limits. The noise should not hamper the productivity and the activities of different people. So there must
So
be.
some people are having loud music while they're in the car, right? So can that be restricted? Can that be banned?
Sir, if it depends on the area in which car is flying. If it is in silent zone and there is a limit on the decibel value of the noise, it should be banned, sir.
What is a silent zone?
The silent zones are around the hospitals, schools, etc.
So which means you can make any kind of noise anywhere which is not a silent zone?
So there are also decibel limits on
Okay.
based on different types of areas, sir.
Okay, my last question to you. You are a student of sociology. Is Article 243G of the Constitution. It says that panchayats are there for economic development and social justice. To what extent panchayats in UP have achieved this goal, social justice?
Sir, it has worked in many areas. So one would be the women empowerment. There has been a reservation for 1/3 of the seats in Gram.
So do we have 1/3 reservation in UP?
Sir, we have, sir. It is a mandatory provision in the constitution, sir.
So in UP we have 1/3, 33%.
Sir, I'm not sure about the exact numbers, but the reservation is 1/3, sir.
That is, you see, that is there in the Constitution,
Yes, sir.
33%. And that was a central act. Each state had to enact a conformity act,
Yes.
right? So in that conformity acts of Uttar Pradesh, do you know the percentage of reservation to women?
Sorry,
You do
sir.
not know, right?
I don't.
So that's one, social justice, women reservation. What is second?
So second is the engagement and the participation of the public in the governance, sir. For example, in the MG Narega, it comes under the jurisdiction of the Gram Panchayats, and there have been provisions of social auditing, sir. So
What
the,
is social audit?
the
That's
social
the last question, right?
so social audit is when the
Any agency that you can recall for social audit, famous one?
sorry, sir, I am not able to recall it.
Good.
Thank you,
Just please wait outside. We'll call you back.
Thank you, sir.